Have you ever wondered how humans can be both brilliant and absolutely ridiculous at the same time? We invented the wheel, medicine, electricity, the internet, and then we also invented things like shoe umbrellas. Yes, that's a real thing. Today, we're taking a hilarious trip into the strange, pointless, and often downright ridiculous world of the most useless inventions in history. Stick around until the end because I guarantee the last one will make you laugh so hard that you'll actually think, you know what, I'd probably buy that. Number 1, shoe umbrellas. Let's start with the infamous shoe umbrellas. The logic sounds almost reasonable. Your head has an umbrella, so why not your feet? Someone actually decided to attach tiny, colorful umbrellas directly to people's shoes. Picture this. You're walking down the street in New York, it's pouring rain, and instead of holding a regular umbrella like a normal human being, you've got 2 mini ones flopping around by your ankles. Every puddle you step in just catapults water into your pants, people are staring, dogs are barking, and somewhere the inventor is nodding proudly, thinking, my work here is done. The truth is, no one knows if these were ever actually mass-produced or if they were just a one-off joke product. But the fact that it even made it to the prototype stage tells you everything you need to know about human creativity. It's unstoppable, even when it shouldn't be. Number 2, the runaway alarm clock. Ah yes, the invention designed to ruin mornings forever, the runaway alarm clock. This came out in the mid-2000s and looked harmless enough, but when the alarm went off, instead of staying on your nightstand, it literally jumped off and rolled around the room. The idea? Force you to get up and chase it to turn it off. The reality? Absolute chaos. People woke up at 6:30 a.m. to the sound of their clock smashing into walls, knocking over lamps, and hiding under the bed. Imagine explaining to your roommate that you're late for work because your clock escaped. Some buyers swore it worked, because once you sprint across the room half asleep, you're definitely awake. Others, well, they launched pillows, shoes, or even tackled it NFL style. In the end, you either hated mornings even more, or you destroyed a $40 gadget while still oversleeping. Number 3, the self-feeding fan. If laziness was an Olympic sport, this invention would win gold. The self-feeding fan was exactly what it sounded like, a desk fan with spoons or forks attached to the blades. You'd put food in the spoons, turn it on, and if your timing was perfect, one of the spoons would swing right into your mouth. But, of course, that assumes perfect timing, which no one had. Instead, people ended up with noodles slapping them in the face, soup flying across the room, and the occasional dental emergency. Honestly, it wasn't a feeding machine, it was a food catapult. I like to imagine the inventor's thought process. Why waste 30 seconds lifting a fork to your mouth when you could break your nose instead? Number 4, the transparent toaster. Now, here's one that sounds useful until you actually think about it. The transparent toaster. The selling point? You can watch your bread turn golden brown. And sure, it looks futuristic, almost like a sci-fi prop, but the problems showed up immediately. Glass gets incredibly hot. Nobody actually wants to stand there and stare at their bread. It was way more expensive than a regular toaster that already worked just fine. At the end of the day, it was like buying a fish tank for your bread. Cool to look at once, but completely pointless in everyday life. Number 5, pocket-sized TV. 1980s. Long before smartphones, companies thought the future of entertainment was tiny, portable TVs. And when I say pocket-sized, what I actually mean is maybe if you were wearing cargo pants. The screen was about the size of a playing card, the batteries lasted about as long as a TikTok video, and the antenna picked up static better than it picked up actual TV shows. But hey, at the time, people thought it was futuristic. Imagine sitting on a park bench in 1987, squinting at a 2-inch screen while your batteries died halfway through the weather forecast. Cutting edge, sure. Practical? Not even close. Number 6, the vibrating weight loss machine. This one's a classic. Back in the 1930s, fitness culture was starting to become popular, but people wanted a way to lose weight without, moving. So inventors came up with a machine that wrapped a thick belt around your waist and shook you like a maraca. The promise? It would vibrate the fat away. The reality? Nothing happened, except you looked like you were in a slow-motion earthquake. Of course, the ads featured smiling people in gyms, standing still, while the machine did all the work. It was sold as a miracle device. But spoiler, the only thing it burned was your wallet. Number 7, portable grass lawn. City life can be tough. No parks nearby? No problem. Just carry your only patch of fake grass. Yes, someone invented a roll of synthetic turf you could unroll anywhere so you could enjoy nature without leaving your apartment. The idea wasn't just bizarre, it was marketed as mental health therapy. Need a break at the office? Just roll out your fake grass under your desk. Want to have a picnic indoors? Forget the floor. Fake grass has you covered. Imagine explaining to your coworkers, "Don't mind me, I'm just sunbathing on my fake lawn next to the printer." Number 8, the fork-comb combo. Some inventions make you question if humanity even deserves opposable thumbs. The fork comb was exactly what it sounded like. One end was a comb, the other end was a fork. On paper, 2 tools in one. In practice, you're either combing your hair with spaghetti sauce or eating pasta with dandruff seasoning. It's the kind of invention that should have been stopped at the drawing board, but no. Somebody made it, somebody sold it, and I truly hope nobody actually used it. Number 9, the hat with toilet paper roll. This one's legendary. A baseball cap with an entire roll of toilet paper mounted on top. The logic? Super practical. If you sneeze or spill something, tissues are literally on your head. The problem? You look like a bathroom-themed superhero. And it gets worse. If it rains, your stylish new hat turns into a soggy, 2-pound disaster. Nothing says fashion statement like dripping toilet paper dangling in your face. Still, part of me admires this one. It's dumb, yes, but at least it's dumb with confidence. And finally, the umbrella that makes you look like an astronaut trapped in a fish tank. The umbrella bubble. Instead of a normal umbrella, this one completely surrounded your head in a plastic dome with just a little window in front to see. Supposedly, it kept you dry from every angle. In reality, it fogged up instantly, you couldn't hear anything, and people looked at you like you'd just escaped from a sci-fi convention. Sure, you stayed dry, but at the cost of looking like you were preparing to colonize Mars during a drizzle. And there you have it, 10 of the most ridiculous, pointless, yet endlessly entertaining inventions humans have ever come up with. Here's the thing though, maybe they weren't actually useless. Sure, they didn't make life easier, but they did make life funnier. They gave us stories, laughs, and proof that creativity doesn't always need to make sense. So tell me in the comments, which of these would you actually buy just for the fun of it? Personally, I'm kind of tempted by the shoe umbrellas. Don't judge me. And if you made it this far, smash that like button, subscribe, and stick around because here on Wild Curious, the world is way too weird not to talk about.